सवाल ये नहीं है कि बस्तियां किसने जलाई, सवाल यही है कि पागल के हाथ में माचिस किसने दी. This is a question that India needs to answer. The government and the ruling party coined the term Pappu. You use it to denigrate, to signify extreme incompetence. Let me use the next few minutes to point out what the data, the statistics tell us as to who the actual Pappu really is. The Minister of State for External Affairs just last Friday, in response to a question in this very house, stated that almost 2 lakh people, 1,83,741 people, renounced their Indian citizenship in the first 10 months of 2022. This exodus in 2022 takes the total number of Indians renouncing Indian citizenship under this government in the past 9 years since 2014 to over 12.5 lakh people. Is this the sign of a healthy economic environment? Of a healthy tax environment? Who's the Pappu now? There is an atmosphere of terror in this country with the sword of the Enforcement Directorate hanging over businessmen and high net worth individuals. Members of the opposition represent 95% of lawmakers under investigation by the Enforcement Directorate. Businessmen and high net worth individuals are soft targets. Since 2011, the ED has launched 1,600 investigations, 1,800 raids, and convicted only 10 people. The taxpayers, you and I, are paying for the ED's operations, for their prosecutions, for their investigations, for their foreign junkets. So do Parliament and public representatives have no right to ask this na khaunga, na khane dunga sarkar, who's presiding over the ED, why there is such a pathetic conviction rate of 0.5%? Is the ED's job only to harass people, or is it to actually track down and catch the perpetrators of financial crimes? What is this level of incompetence? Who's the Pappu now? You somehow keep hoping that you will scare India into submission and you will keep winning power term after term. But it's not working. You just went to election in 3 states. With all your might, with all your resources, you won in only 1. The president of the ruling party could not hold on to his own home state. Who's the Pappu now? The ruling party is moving from one incendiary issue to another, from the division of Bengal into North and South, to the Citizenship Amendment Bill, to releasing convicted lifetime murderers and rapists just before an election, to openly trying to challenge the judiciary into submission. A certain Jari Booty Baba says publicly he likes women in saris, shalwars, and also nothing at all. In the presence of the wife of a deputy chief minister of the ruling party, hand on heart, ask yourselves, had any opposition leader said anything remotely similar, you would have been baying for their blood. The ruling party does not denounce it. There is no outrage. A convicted murderer and rapist is publicly giving sermons while out on parole, and leaders of the ruling party are listening to it. You do not have the moral clarity to call out right from wrong. Who's the Pappu now?